is not something that any of us want to see in our neighborhoods. Trash littered in the streets. It's hard to keep track of just how much garbage gets illegally dumped in San Francisco. But there is a special team dedicated to figuring out who is responsible. So for a time, COVID sidelined these trash detectives, but now they're back and giving out citations if necessary. Our Kenny Choi followed along with the team.
Shannon Sweeney is madly motivated and on a mission to keep San Francisco's streets as clean as they can be.
It's really just bigger than, oh, there's garbage on the street. It's like, no, this area needs to be properly maintained so everyone can use it and has equal access to it.
The 23-year-old is an illegal dumping investigator and part of the Department of Public Works outreach and enforcement team.
This is the same spot as
Armed
this.
with plastic gloves if she needs to sleuth for evidence of culprits who illegally dump trash, Sweeney also inputs details of new offenders into her tablet, issues citations if previous warnings have been ignored, and checks on complaints.
I'm more like of an inviting person. I have a harder time even just laying down the law and talking to them. So for me personally, I think education works better, but enforcement is definitely a necessary part of what we do.
She comes across these dumpsters with no lids and overflowing with trash, a violation and grounds for hefty fines. But it begins with a warning for first-time offenders.
We're doing some enforcement on Fillmore Street, and I noticed that your garbage bins are overflowing.
Fines can quickly escalate. Some citations for illegal dumping of trash can reach up to $1,000. Small businesses in the Fillmore district say they appreciate the city's efforts to keep perpetrators accountable, but there's a bigger problem.
Trash is not my main concern, it's the human waste. Sometimes, it's right in front of the shop.
Other retailers say it's the homeless wreaking havoc they want addressed, but have also come to accept they just have to deal with it on their own. Parts of the Bayview are hotspots for wide-scale illegal dumping. Ramses Alvarez oversees the trash investigation team.
San Francisco Public Works has a lot of folks cleaning up the public right-of-way, but in the end, it really takes all of us, right? People have to dispose of their trash in the right way.
Alvarez has staffed up the team to 6 full-time investigators after COVID halted operations and rerouted the unit to other duties. Sweeney has found taking a softer approach initially is working in her designated neighborhoods.
For me, education has always worked better for long-term solutions and actually getting a business or residents to be in compliance in the long run.
DPW says it receives some 30 service requests per day across the city. Investigators like Sweeney can't get to all of them.
I feel establish more responsibility for the community, just this is our city, let's take care of it,
Sweeney and her team hope keeping residents and businesses accountable, one illegal dump at a time, is making a dent.
Okay, the team is getting busier and busier, but take a look. It's certainly not back to pre-COVID staffing levels. These numbers from the city show it all. So the 2 bars on the left, they represent the number of violations in 2018 and 2019. Look how high they are. And then around 15,000 a year, then a huge drop-off during COVID. But since then, we are seeing a steady increase a little bit by the day, and we're only halfway through 2024. So a reminder, you can report trash in your neighborhood by calling 311.